Damn, I don't have my other phone to end up checking if chat is playing right now. But I'm here to chat it up with y'all for a little bit before I end up putting on my little 12-hour study stream. Glad that y'all are in here today chilling with me. Let me make sure I have everything low key set up. Maybe I can end up watching it through here, but I don't know. I'm not too sure. We will see what we put on here. How are you guys though? Currently just trying to make sure everything is set up. Everything is fine and dandy. Let me see how it's popping up on my laptop real quick. Just want to make sure it is good. But how are you guys today? Are y'all so far enjoying the stream? Make sure you guys end up hitting that like button, by the way. Hit that like button, share the stream, do whatever y'all can end up doing for the stream. Thank y'all so much for even tuning into the stream. Y'all are hella goated for that. Y'all are hella goated, so thank y'all. But yes, so the stream looks like it's running smooth, which is good. Let me make sure it's running smooth here real quick, and then we can kind of jump a little bit into the topics. Real quick, I want to give you all a bit of an update on the CompTIA A Plus practice exam number 3. I ended up retaking it, and I got a 90%, which is good. When I first took it, I got an 80%, so that's not a bad percentage, but I just wanted to make sure and see if I can end up reviewing and get more. Ended up passing exam 3 with a 90, kind of like a 91, 92. And then I'm moving forward to exam number 4, practice exam number 4. And as I was taking it today, y'all, I roughly only went through about 6 questions, and so far it's already feeling difficult. I got 2 correct. I already marked 3 of them. I think I was about to mark 4 of them to come back to. So I was a little bit like, well, damn. So I decided to take a little bit of a break on that, and I will be finishing this tomorrow so we can see what my immediate score is on this exam number 4. Obviously, if I do really bad or so, I would just have to do the same thing where I've been reviewing the questions and then I just retake it and see maybe if that review can end up helping. But I could tell that they're leaning a lot more into the networking side of stuff on this exam. And I should be good with that, y'all, but and also too they do lean a lot into the command lines, which I'm very happy that they do because that's one of my weakest areas for some reason. I don't know why, but it's like I just cannot remember certain stuff. But there are certain things that do click for me. Like one of them for the Linux system, something popped up about the ownership of a file or a directory, and I always pronounce that wrong. But I recently learned about that, and so I know that that's ch own, but it's like before, man, like it was just difficult. So there's some things that are now clicking that previously weren't clicking, which is good because that means by the time I take the exam, I should have good knowledge. And they ask really good questions too, constantly in all of these exams about different or the same topics. So and they show the slight difference as well. So I feel like I'm gonna do good when I do take the actual core two, but I just want to make sure that I'm truly prepared and that I'm just not, I'm just not trying to rush it because I want to take the core two because I let y'all know, right? I rather just do it when I'm ready. Doesn't matter if it's gonna take a long time or not. It's pretty chill. Said, hi, what is up, Electric? So very good. Yes, sir. So you got this. Don't give up. No, definitely. I'm definitely gonna keep pushing and just learn whatever the hell I want to end up learning, right? Because if IT never turns into a job, at least it's something that I'm passionate about, something that I like, something I can do for fun. So imagine going through all this and losing job to an AI. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't care because I already work a government job, so that job I'm pretty chill at. So if I was pursuing IT and let's say it never became a job because AI took over it, it's fine. I get paid pretty decent here. We get a lot of overtime here as well, and it's a government job. So in my head, I'm just kind of like, my current job is really good. That's the reason why if I were to pursue IT, I would want to do it in my current job. I wouldn't want to do it anywhere else because it would be taking a major step back. But of course, eventually it could rise up, but I just would rather do it in my current job anyway. So if that was never the case, I could just pursue something else, and that's all right in all honesty. So my name is John, Mr. John. Thanks. Okay. So yo, what is up? What is up, Jack? He said you sub. Thank you so much, man. He said gotta take a shower, be back in 10. Alright, see you later, Electric. So where are you from? I currently never really say where I'm from, but I will say that I was born in Orlando, but I don't really or Florida, sorry. But I don't really like to say exactly where I be at. You know what I'm saying? Like 'cause I feel like some people tend like when they ask that question, they could either mean necessarily where you were born, or they could mean like where are you currently residing? I don't really like saying where I currently reside. Um, So we got hello, what is up? Said man question mark no. Said hello, hello my guy. Oh, you said hello twice, my fault. Hi, hi. I don't know if it's translating from a different language because my account for some reason it translates different languages, so I'm not sure if you're writing it in a different language or if it's just being translated. Um, oh, not that I look like Justin Bieber, just kidding. Oh, I damn sure don't look like Justin Bieber now. What is up, Aiden? So, what is the name? Where's the house? Who is the house? My name is Mansoor. I can't walk. I'm disabled. The house is Malapram. My sister can't walk either. My mother takes care of both of us. Oh my goodness, that is terrible, man. Oof. I could not imagine. I pray for your strength. I pray for healing, man. That's tough. So, hi, I know you are most likely not to see this, but I was hoping to ask you if you could buy me a PC so I could maybe start streaming or hopefully become big as a YouTuber as you. Well, I'm not that big of a YouTuber, and honestly, I don't even have a good streaming PC, so I need to upgrade my setup first. Because my setup is a little bit crazy. So, are you male or female? I am a female. You said or email is crazy work. Sit back. What's up, man? That was not no 10 minutes though. So you need to remove all the hair for this average face. I am dead. I always wonder where people get this from. That was actually a really good one. Does that say Freddy? Freddy? What's up, Freddy? I don't know if I just had to say Freddy or say what's up, Freddy. But I'll say what's up. But no, yeah, man. So lately, or what I named this title is, "Am I wasting my time in my 20s?" or something like that. I'm wasting my time in my 20s. I don't know what I said. Something along those lines. And lately, I've been asking myself a question that I think a lot of people in their 20s tend to ask themselves, which is, am I actually building a future, or am I just getting older? Am I rolling with the punches and just the age just keeps climbing and I'm not really doing things? Because those are two very different things. Because I think when you're younger, you assume that by the time you're in your 20s, sorry, that you'll end up figuring things out just naturally. Like you'll just know what career you will know, or you'll have money saved, you'll be confident, you'll know what you're going to do or where you're going to go. But honestly, the older I get, the more I realize most people are figuring it out as they go. And sometimes that's scary because you start wondering if you're moving fast enough or if you're just making, or maybe you're making the right decisions, you could be spending the time on the right things, maybe on the wrong things. You don't know if you're actually progressing or if you're just staying still. Or maybe, so one of the biggest things is sometimes we can confuse progressing with being busy. And then it's like, but are you really progressing though? Or are you just keeping yourself busy? And it's a tough question, but it's something that you really do need to ask yourself. Say hi, new subscribers. Hello. I don't know if you're a new subscriber or if you've subscribed before, but yes, hello to the new subscribers. So are you guy or girl? I am a girl. But no, yeah, it is, it is crazy, and that's something that I definitely have been noticing. And granted, I feel like I am making progress in the right direction, but sometimes I do tend to think, what if I am just staying busy? Even though I'm learning all these new things, even though I'm pursuing all these things, I'm doing a lot of stuff on the side. He's like, trans, no, I am not. Um, but learning all these things on the side, sometimes I could think like, but what if I am just staying busy in the end? What if I am just not progressing? So it's just like a little bit confusing, but you do have to be real with yourself. And that's why I feel like I wish something would click. Because if something just clicked, like let's say I land the IT role or I land the technical role, what would be good about that is that ultimately I would feel like I am progressing because I would be like, okay, everything that I did learn actually paid off. Rather than it just kind of being like, what if I'm just learning? And then granted, I do try to see it from a good perspective of it's nice to know these things anyway. But damn, it would be kind of crappy if I spent all these damn years and it just never been a thing. He said, "What's your age?" I am currently well, currently it's crazy. I'm 22 years old. I don't know why I was gonna answer it like that. I'm like an interview mode or something. Said, I am a girl. So same question. Said, how old are you? 22. Oh, I just answered that. My fault. Maybe it's a little bit like late, but I'm 22 years old, about to be 23 this year. I'm super super young, and that's another thing too, where I'm just kind of like I have so much time, but the problem is that in my head, even though I'm 22 years old and I know people try to tell me this, but even though I'm 22 years old, I genuinely feel like I still don't have time. Like I don't know how to explain it. But it's just that's just how I feel. I feel like I should be doing more. I should already be somewhere where or at least be in the direction of where I would want to be. And granted, I am in an entry level position to something that's technical. So it's like I am doing something good, But at the end of the day, I don't know why I just genuinely feel like a little bit older than I am. Like I swear I'm acting like I'm just way older and like I don't have time, but I don't know why, man. I'm telling you, it's just one of those crazy things. And I really have been trying to get myself to understand that you are young, you have time, you're working towards a lot of things, and with the time that I do have, I use a lot of that time to study, to learn, and then obviously I go to work 6 days out the week. I work a government job. I get paid pretty decent. Like, if I look at the trajectory of my life, sorry, I always pronounce that wrong. But if I look at my life, it's like I feel like I'm hitting all the boxes. So why is it that I still feel like I'm not doing enough or that I could be wasting my 20s? It's just a strange question, maybe something I need to honestly just work through or work towards. But that has been one of the most major things. You said, "Hi, you're new. What is up, man? How are you?" She's okay, 22, you're not a failure, you got time. No, definitely. I know I got time, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it. But I do gotta believe it. I gotta believe it. I gotta take the facts for what they are. But then again, too, around this time, like let's say I were to go to college at 18 and stay in college or 19, whatever, around this time, I would have already graduated or been graduating. So maybe that could be one of those things too, where since I'm seeing people graduate and I see, like, damn, if I went to college, I would have had a degree by now. Could have potentially made a career off that degree, which granted, that doesn't necessarily work 100% of the time for people. But you just never know, right? Because I never did it. That's why I really gotta, in the moment, I'm trying to live without making my future self regret stuff. And I feel like that was one thing where I did regret. But because I'm 22, it's like I still have time to go for a degree. So I don't know why the framework in my brain is like, go for your degree at 18. If you don't do it, then just might as well not go. And it's like, no, it's not true. Like, I should just end up enrolling. I should pick a good, decent degree that could hopefully or has a high probability of landing a good career because my job is a good career. Like I said, it's a government job, it's a stable job. It's not mentally draining, it's not physically draining. It's a really good job to do and it pays well, but it's just not something that I'm passionate about. I do like it, I do love it, but I'm just not passionate. I'm not doing this stuff thinking like, "Oh, this like I did this." Granted, there are times where we do certain projects where I'm happy I had a hand in it, or when certain things do get done and certain things do look nice, I'm like, "Okay, I'm happy about that." But that's not necessarily an everyday thing. So, I feel like with IT, especially if the whole time you're gonna be sitting there and you're gonna be helping people and you're gonna be just fixing problems, it's like I feel like every day I would feel accomplished in a way. Like even if there's certain things I can't necessarily fix, but I know, you know what, this is an issue where I need to escalate it. I always think like that would make me feel accomplished because I'll feel like, okay, I did something, I helped somebody. With my current job, it's not like you're helping people, but you're making things work smoothly for people. But people, it's one of those jobs where people don't really they wouldn't really care about, right? Like they'll just be like, "Oh, this is happening," and then that's it. But I feel like with an IT job, it's like your people are gonna actually be thankful once you do fix it. Granted, you're gonna run into people that are gonna be crappy, but because of course you do have to see it from their perspective. They're probably sitting there with a broken computer, need to get to work, and it's taking hella long for the computer to be fixed, right? So it's like I can see where there's gonna be some people who are gonna be a little bit crappy, but at the end of the day, I think I would feel a little bit more happy that the job would be completely helpful. Said, "Hey, what is up? How are you guys today?" But no, yeah, so that's something that I've been recently looking at and just wanting to hopefully do better there. But one thing I've been thinking about is how easy it is to be confused with being busy than actually moving forward. And this is something for if you guys ever feel like this as well, but that you could spend years doing something every day, like working, watching videos, scrolling, going through routines. But are those things actually taking you somewhere, or is it just something you're doing for the fun? What is up, mama? Um, because I just don't I don't just want to be occupied, I want to be progressing, and that's a huge difference between the two. Because there are some people who do distract themselves with doing something every day, but deep down it's not really progress, it's just something you're doing. And then you kind of convince yourself that it is progress, and it's just like, not really, but I don't know. I don't know because I feel like I started to take IT support really seriously when I realized that it could like, it's something that I'm passionate about, and it could also be a good career if done correctly. Especially, like I said, with my current internal transfer job, government job, and since it's a government job, right, it will be considered like gov tech. It pays super well for an entry level role. What the role was offering for entry level was around 80K. And that's just entry level, literally beginner IT support specialist. So it's like if I could ever land one of those roles, that would be crazy because I would be getting a lot of experience government wise, but then also IT support wise. But the other technical role, though, it's going to be a little bit less than that, or I'll say it's less than that, and then there's different paths you could go in this other technical role that could end up reaching that type of level. Um, I think that role isn't something like I'll be passionate about it, of course, because it will be hands-on hardware. But I think I'm really more interested in like specifically helping people, which in a way, now that I am thinking about it, that technical role technically you do help people. Cause I remember the other day I experienced it with one of the people that were there because I needed help with something. And when he did help me, I actually thanked him. I was like, "Oh my god, thank you. I would have had no idea how to do this if it wasn't for you." But it's like those are the things if I was on the opposite end, I would literally live for that. Literally live for that. Like that's just one of the things that I would just love to do. It wouldn't even be about the money. It would just be about what the job actually is. But that job does obviously it's gonna end up paying more. But that's the biggest thing that I'm truly into. Um, but yeah. Hold on, let me see real quick because for some reason, so I'm late. Sorry, nah, it's all good. He said that's super deep. Not gonna lie, no, yes, man. I'm because I just tend to really think about a lot of stuff. But I am hoping though that I could pass this CompTIA Core 2 practice exam number 4. Because like I said, there are 6 of them. So I do need to get through all 6 of them, which is going to be a little bit scary, but I think I could do it. I think I genuinely can do it. I just gotta end up putting time towards it and really just try to go and achieve it. And just get it done, man. It's definitely gonna end up working. Let me see if I have a good little would you rather here. Sorry. Let me see, because I remember this one, we ended up asking about unlimited confidence. It said, do you ever wonder what's wrong? Oh, crazy work, my guy. I cannot believe it. That is crazy. That was insane. Ooh, oh wait, no, I think I asked this one yesterday. Sorry, let me see if I have one more. Okay, this one's good. Let me see. Because I'm gonna make this one as a poll real quick. Because I think this would be nice. Would you rather? We're gonna make this one as a poll. Or hold on. No, you will 16 in 10 years, or sorry, real quick, or take a chance to succeed in 1 year. First of all, this one would be crazy. Oh, they won't even let me write it. Or take a chance. All right, let me just erase or. Hold on. Hopefully that works. Okay, perfect. As I say, because or was doing a little bit too much. Okay, here we go. So Mars, do you remember me? Oh yes, I do. What is up, Foot Hall? Oh my goodness, man, it's been a while. It has been a while. How are you, my guy? So can you name another car? Um, I'm trying to think. I'm not really much of a car person. It's tough. It is tough. But all right. So would you rather know you will succeed in 10 years or take a chance to succeed in 1 year? It's a chance, y'all. It will be a chance. So you don't know if you're going to succeed or not within that 1 year. Or you could know indefinitely that you will succeed in 10. Let me know. I think personally for me, say good you know. Yes, sir. I think personally for me, I think I would have to do no, I will succeed in 10 years, but I would be so mad. He's a Mario, bro. I miss you. Miss you too, man. Yes, I do remember your edits. Your edits were super fire. But no, yeah, I was gonna say because in 10, I feel like I would want to know because if I do it in 10 years, at least I could be have a peace of mind of knowing something is gonna end up igniting. Maybe I could even try to force the hand of what would be successful. But taking that chance, I would be so mad if I saw somebody take that chance in 1 year and they did it, and then my ass is waiting 10 years. And I just sit there and I'm just waiting 10 years, bro. I'll be like, oh, come on. He said, hi, are you from? I was born in Florida. But no, yeah, man. So it's like, oh, I think I would have to have an indefinite 10 years so that I could actually know whenever I would be successful. Hopefully, I could force the hand of what would make me successful there. That would be good. But yeah, no, so that's currently what I've been thinking about is like, am I wasting my 20s? A part of me thinks I'm not, but then some people, will mention like, oh, you could be learning this and you could have just learned this. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if there was just I'm taking a lot of time to learn this stuff in my 20s, and then what if I choose another thing to end up learning in my 20s, and then it just never becomes a thing, so then by the time I'm 30, I just wasted it all. So that's kind of where I have my headspace as. Like, there's definitely a possibility. Also, a lot of people are choosing to take that 1 year, or well, 67%. There was only around 6 votes, so that's probably like I don't even know, like maybe 3 to 4 people. So how do you remember me? I believe I do. Yes, I actually do. You said, do you remember me? Yes, I remember you guys. I remember you guys, not 6'7". I remember you guys. I remember you guys. But yeah. So you said, oh, wait, what did you say? You said, oh my, or a Floridian. Hey. I mean, I wasn't necessarily. I was born in Florida, but I was not raised in Florida. I was not raised in Florida. So Martin, me and you used to talk a lot in July 2025 in your streams. How was coding? No, I graduated 8th grade and with coding advanced next year. Oh shoot! Congrats, man. Definitely with graduating. That's super dope. But with coding, I ended up achieving what I wanted to do, which was I wanted to end up getting my first client. That happened. But then now what I've currently been trying to pursue is just monetizing websites. So I haven't really been trying to sell websites yet because I'm a little bit too busy to be, making a website for someone and getting it done quickly. So I decided to take not a step back, but just a different direction with that. And so now I'm starting to pursue IT support for an actual career, and hopefully IT support ends up working out, man, because I did recently apply to an IT support role and I ended up immediately getting rejected, and I actually made a YouTube video today on what I feel like the reason was for the rejection. If you guys want to see that and see if you guys can end up avoiding that if ever in the future. But I was gonna go a little bit deeper in another video to specifically kind of review what I put in the application to see if maybe that could have been the case. I think that would be super dope. Somebody's been on TikTok. Do you have TikTok? I actually do slash don't. Like, I have a TikTok, but I don't really use it. I believe it's called Marzi's Journey now, so I think you could find it on there like that. So what did you do today? 1 year old birthday party. What did you do? Not trying to be weird or anything. Not trying to make you uncomfortable. I actually. Wait, hold on. What did you do today? 1 year old birthday party? Question mark. I'm confused with your question. But if you're asking me what did I do just in general, I was working. Cause I'm like 1 year old birthday party. I'm a little bit confused with what you're trying to say there. Oh my goodness, y'all. Let me know. Have y'all seen the movie Obsession in the movie theater? Let me know. Because I kind of want to see I wanted to see that movie, but if someone else has seen it, then we could kind of talk about it. Any movies, any TV shows? The movie Obsession. You said not yet. Okay, because I was going to watch it, but then when I started seeing her like move that neck around a little bit, I was like, oh no. I was like, that's a little bit scary, bro. So I was just like, maybe that won't end up being for me. So can you name a car for an edit? I actually don't know cars, man. I would do another Mazda. I don't know, Mazda, an older Mazda. It says, remember when we were watching the Colum? Oh yes. And then my freaking YouTube ended up like taking my live stream down. I was so hurt because I really wanted to watch it, but I couldn't. So people are saying it's one of the scariest movies. Oh, okay. So then I definitely can't watch it because I'm not much of a scary movie watcher. Like I could watch a thriller, but once it starts to get into the realms of like demonic, that's where I cross the line. I can't do it. It doesn't feel right to me. So I meant to say like I went to a 1 year old birthday party at their house and we have some cupcakes and other food. Oh, okay, yeah. I just went to work. I was busting ass at work. That's what that was. Didn't really do too much after I just ate and then I went home. So with the scream cut, no, yes, man. So I watched Mortal Kombat a bit ago, so we should do it tonight. Watch the documentary. I don't think I can because it's gonna end up copywriting. Because with YouTube, What the problem is, and especially even more now, which is something that YouTube it ended up happening, is that they have like a lot of this like AI machine that could like immediately detect copyright. So if you watch something like that for too long without pausing and then going to a different screen and then coming back and having to constantly do that the whole way through, they're gonna end up they're gonna end up striking it down or copy and honestly it could give me a YouTube strike which could end up resulting in me not being able to upload. So I really can't do it. Like I don't know why my channel does that. I feel like with bigger YouTubers they're allowed to do it because those channels don't really care to copyright them because in the end they're kind of benefiting off each other. But since my channel's a little bit smaller, they want to copyright it because they want to make an example. So I like how oh wait, I missed that. It says horror is my favorite. No, I can't do it, man. It used to be, but I can't do it. So like the next Kai Cenat, oh no, I doubt it. I don't think so. I don't think I have enough energy to be the next Kai Cenat. I do not have enough energy. So name a car, but I'll choose a car, so Mazda. Can I, it says hello from Sydney, Australia. Hello, man. How are you, my guy? So you're gonna sub to me. Thank you so much for that. Definitely. I currently try to make my channel about growth and just honestly pursuing, um, just greater things, documenting journeys from day 0 all the way to day 365. I'm currently on my second journey so far, which is the IT support journey, but then my third journey, I'm hoping to make that about college and doing a certification, then enrolling for a degree, and roughly documenting what that's going to end up looking like for the next year or so. So I think it's going to be really nice to end up finally jumping to that new topic. Granted, I did want to not end the IT support journey because it's always going to be a thing in the background because that's a career that I genuinely want. But once I kind of hit a certain number, like 230, 240, maybe even 300, I tend to like to transition and try to level up into another topic, which the next topic is going to be college and the college life. Um, so IT support, of course, would still be a thing. So I'm probably going to go for a degree that revolves around IT support anyway. But that's definitely going to be the next topic. And then from there, we just continue to level up and do more. So I definitely can't wait for that. So they're going to do some poll streams again. And are you watching the World Cup this year? I actually do not watch the World Cup. I've never have. I don't know. It's hard for me to get into it. Um, and pool streams, I might, because the pool is open. So if I ever happen to be in the pool around, well, maybe not around this time because it's a little bit late. But if I happen to be in the pool at some point, maybe on my day off, I might end up doing a nice little pool stream. I think it'll be nice. So I remember the first time I joined a stream of yours and you said something about my name. Oh, Purple Watermelon. Oh yes, cause I happened to I said hi Purple Watermelon and then I was like that came out like cause normally when I say hi to people sometimes I won't read their name. So when I said it, I was assuming to like read a regular name and then when I read Purple Watermelon, I was like, "Oh man." I'm like I just read something like crazy. I'm like I probably sound like if someone just came in, they would be like, "What the hell?" Like what the hell are you saying? Hi Purple Watermelon. But yeah, I remember that. I definitely remember that. He said, "Hello, team. What is up? What is up, my guy?" So we're getting a lot more votes on taking a chance in 1 year. Granted, I feel like I understand people picking that one because sometimes when it comes to stuff like that, it's like since technically it wasn't guaranteed to you to succeed in 1 year, in the end, it's not really like it's not really like you ever had it, right? But if it's like you know you're gonna succeed in 10 years and then you decide to take a risk to succeed in 1 year, and then it's like you could potentially mess it up. I think that would be a different topic. But I don't know, man. I think I would pick to succeed in 10 years because at least I know it's guaranteed. While with the 1 year, it's not really guaranteed. You don't know if it's gonna end up happening. Um, said LOL. He said, "Have you ever go?" Oh no, I have not. So I remember the stream. I met you. Oh really? What? How was that one? Because I think I probably remember if you describe a little bit. Said I've already succeeded. Hey, good job, man. Congrats. So can I have mod? I normally don't give people mod just because I don't feel like I have like that big of an audience to really have moderators. Also, too, I kind of like when people do comment like stuff like that or crazy stuff, just because at the end of the day that shows engagement. So I was looking for the word. That shows engagement to YouTube. So I'm like, if people are gonna comment some crazy stuff or just say crazy things, it's like F it. F it, might as well just let them do it because at the end of the day, it's engagement at the end of the day. That's gonna look good on content or for YouTube. But no, yeah. And So I definitely can't wait to start this college journey because I think my biggest thing with this channel that I love to do is I love to level up is the best way to call it. But technically it's kind of like starting over, but it's really leveling up because it's like, okay, now I'm gonna start from day zero and then I'm going to pretty much I'm gonna start from day zero, but then I'm gonna go to 200 again. I remember when I started this IT journey, y'all, day 200 came by so freaking fast, it wasn't even funny. You say you want to go to school next year, 'cause I'm gonna feel old? Oh no. What do you mean you're gonna feel old? Are you going, oh, so you like probably like a senior? Are you going in college? Like, how is that going? But no, yeah, it's crazy. So then you were like saying you were gonna scream every day until like you get the cert. Oh yes. Oh yeah, you're right. I actually do remember that. It was like day July 5 or day 5, I think. So I just realized I was behind on the stream and I don't know if you answered my question. But can you name a car brand? I'll pick the car. I said Mazda. You said no, just seventh grade. Okay. I thought you were like in I thought you were in high school. I was like maybe senior. But okay, seventh grade. Well, you're almost gonna graduate to high school soon. I've what? I think actually no, because if you're starting seventh, eighth, you have one more year after that. Damn, that's a long time. Definitely something I wish I always wanted when I was a little bit younger. When I was younger, I used to say like I can't wait to get older. No, definitely stay young and live in the moment. Stay young as possible because getting older, I'm not saying it's bad, but it definitely is a little bit better when you don't really have to when you can rely on some people at the time being, so you don't really have to focus on bills and errands and stuff like that. So live in the moment, be a kid, man, be a kid. So all right, wait a second, is that the only car brand you know? Yes. I mean, I know Honda. You could do a Honda, you could do a Toyota, you could do a wait, I think a Camry is no, you could do a Camry. I don't really know car brands like that. So I got locker stuff already. Okay, then that's fire. That is fire. Actually, I should do a little bit like get back to school type of stuff. Or maybe even some college stuff because some people are going to be enrolling to college soon in August. So definitely when August comes around, that's going to be the wave for some college content that I can end up getting into. But that's why I really want to end up enrolling in documenting college content. I just really hoped that I would have landed an IT support role or a technical role before I started to level up the journey, but it's not that I wouldn't continue pursuing it. It's just because um since I'm going to be focusing on like college and focusing on separate certifications and focusing on separate things, I personally believe that I should kind of transition the journey and level up into a college journey. So that's gonna suck because I didn't want to make the YouTube video that I think I'm gonna have to make, which was I couldn't land an IT support or technical role, which I don't think would end up being a bad YouTube title for the time being. But of course, it's still gonna be something that's being pursued in the background. But because I'm gonna be going to college, um, that could still be like if I do land the role during that time, that could still be a good title for that time. Like it wouldn't be completely different. You know what I mean? Because I would be going to college potentially. Well, I should be going to college for something separate, but then after that, I'm going to be wanting to enroll for something specifically for IT support anyway, or IT or just network engineering anyway. So I'm just kind of like once it gets to that point and then when I do say I have the technical job, then it's like either way I still did it. It just took a little bit longer than expected, so I switched topics for the time being. But I can't wait, man. I love starting at day 0 and proceeding and going a little bit higher. I really did also want to wait until I got the CompTIA A plus, but that's gonna take a long time since I am trying to balance so many different certifications. I'm probably not going to end up getting the CompTIA A plus before ending or leveling up that series anyway. But it's not that that stuff isn't being pursued. I need to make that clear because sometimes people think like if it's not on the camera, that that stuff isn't being pursued anymore, and then they try to take it like it's a failure. But like there's just so much going on in my life outside of the camera that it's like that it's just crazy sometimes when people like think like that. I'm like, come on. I'm like, I know I'd be streaming every day, but it's like, am I literally 24 hours? No, like there's stuff that I'm currently doing. So I was coding my brother's PS5 and it low key broke it. Oh no. Damn, man, that's tough. He said I was on there on day one. Oh, that's fire, man. Oh my goodness, I don't think I remember. I'll have to go back and probably look at the chat. Did you end up like chatting at that time or messaging? Oh no, because I think even at that time I don't think I put chat replays. So any tips? and stuff of how to survive. I don't know if I told you this yet, but my ex asked me, my ex, I was like, what the hell? My ex asked me out every day for 2 weeks till he started dating my best friend, and I caught them making out under the bleachers, and he threatened to kill me. Oh my goodness. Oh no. No, 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 no. That is crazy. Mm-mm. No, yeah, I don't even know. I would not know how to deal with that, man. Definitely gonna have to tell somebody though, because I mean, if he's dead serious, like you gotta be safe. So that was like the second week when you put chat, I think. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say because I think I was terrible with the chat. Oh, you said that was in 5th grade. Oh my goodness. Okay, so time has passed. Hopefully you ended up making sure that, that he wasn't about to go and do all that. You said he brought a knife to school. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Mm-mm. That is insane. But no, hopefully, man, hopefully you've healed from that, bro, because that must have been scary. That must have been scary. But no, yeah, so let me get a little bit back to where, oh, I think I was here, sorry. Yeah, thankfully he left the school. He might come back next year though. I mean, well, hopefully he's not gonna end up doing that again, because that's a little bit intimidating. But so yes, so that's exactly or actually why I started documenting my journey currently on YouTube because I realized I don't want to wait until I make it to tell the story. I want people to see the process, to see the studying, to see the mistakes, the uncertainty, the moments where I don't know what's next because that's real life, of course, and most people only show the finish line. Very few people show the climb, and I think that's one of the more unique things about the channel is that I really do show everything. Like if I don't end up landing this IT or technical role in time, I feel like from there, I would really want to. I feel like from there, I would really want to just like I said, just mention and be real. Be like, you know what, I didn't get the technical role or the IT role when I wanted to. I'm still gonna be pursuing it. But then now I'm gonna be going to pursue college and see where that goes and hopefully I will land that technical role during that time. So I think that's gonna be pretty lit. So are you a female? Yes, sir. Says, cause I remember you showed me it and you had a PS5 and like a monitor. Oh, yes. Said, why are you mad, sir? I don't know if you're talking to me. So I didn't take him back because he cheated on me in 3rd grade. I didn't know that was possible in 3rd grade. Oh my goodness. No, yeah. Yeah, that's insane. That's good that you didn't take him back. So Tyson Fury is my goat. Um, is Tyson Fury, is that the one that I'm thinking about? Hold on, 'cause I know one of the Furies. Oh no, that's not the one I'm thinking about. I actually never really seen him box, but I'm not much of a. I'm not, or is he? Yeah, he's a boxer. I'm not much of a. I don't really watch that kind of stuff unless like. Well, I don't know, cause I feel like I'm interested in it, but I've never been like up to date with it. Like I tend to just see fights a little bit later. And then I'm always the type to really look at like a really nice clean knockout and if it makes it on that list, oh yeah. Oh, so you are asking me. I was gonna say I don't think I don't feel like I'm mad. I think you're asking somebody else. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I'm not mad. So show me your setup. I really don't want to end up moving my phone right now. Kind of feeling lazy. So you got a better boyfriend now and he's very nice. Okay, that's good. I mean, well, young. You're very young to be dating now, but as long as he's good, he's good. But no, yeah, man. So I feel like I just really love to document the climb that very few people end up showing. I'm just gonna continue to do that, and just continue to grow and continue to document it. Show you guys my real thought processes behind things. Show you guys my real journey and allow for you guys to kind of have like of course be opinionated and and tell me what you think might be good ideas. I will end up taking them. Or some of them I probably wouldn't, but I'll let y'all know. And it's just really fun to be able to allow the audience and supporter base to interact and kind of help me know like which degree should I potentially go for based on what you guys know that I'm passionate about. So can I not hear the snore? So you have a partner, right? Yes, I do. So I personally focus on skill growth, knowing that skills last longer than the current career. If I can use my role to develop a skill better than I will, that's just my philosophy. No, definitely. I actually like that too. Skill growth is very huge because something that I found out too is like if you do something skill based or develop a skill, is like what's good about it is that if it never became an income source or if it never became a side hustle and never became uh like a job, I feel like a skill is always good to just have in general because you never know if it could get there in the next 30 years. Because what if you just did that skill for 30 years for fun and then it's something that you perfected or something that you did good? Um, but no, definitely, yeah. If you could use it in your role too, that's definitely a lot better. Something I've been trying to get good at is my communication because I since I know I want to pursue IT support, a lot of that is with a communication or deals with communication. So I'm like, I definitely want to be better at communicating because I'm normally the type of person when somebody does ask me a question, I tend to always be like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I realize I think a lot before I speak. And it's not that I need to think, I just feel like I don't feel super confident in what I'm about to say that I hide behind like no, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't even need time to think. I know what happened. And I know what to say, but I'm nervous, so I just delay it. It's weird. I gotta get better at that. So can you bring them on stream? For one, I don't think they would want to come on stream, but then two, I feel like it wouldn't be something that I would currently want to do. Like if I were to do a channel like that, or if I were to do something like that, I feel like I'd rather just do it on a separate channel. Cause I don't want to mess up what this channel could be about. Cause since this channel is about like me, it's about growth, and it's about certain things. Sometimes people would end up bringing a partner on their channel, and then instead of the channel being about growth or anything, it starts to become about the relationship, and then it can kind of distract what the point was, and then it just now it's not even about what it was anymore. So if I were to do it, I would definitely do like a separate channel, but always keep this one like for me, um, and then make that separate channel would have to be about it would have to be like a couple channel because there's just no way. So but personally I don't think I would end up putting them on here. I feel like sometimes that could be like yeah, I don't think I would end up doing that. So to get a buzz cut. Oh no, I'm definitely not getting no buzz cut now. So I personally enjoy programming, I'm good at it, but there's unlikely job market role in my area, too many people, but problem solving is very useful and not limited to coding. But it's related. No, that is true. I've been really because problem solving is a huge thing too. I remember I used to do like deep research on how to become a good problem solver, and I was like, just solve problems. Like at first I was like really trying to like learn. I'm like, what's gonna make me be a good problem solver? I'm like, just put fucking problems in front of yourself, solve them, and keep solving them until you get better at it. Like, I was like, what the hell was I thinking? I don't know. But definitely with repetition too, because something I was trying to get good at before was like math for fun. I literally downloaded like a math app, and I just remember doing like math every day, and I started to get better. But I'm just like, what the hell am I doing? So the guy went to the priest and said, "Father, I constantly hear a voice telling me what to do. Am I possessed? And no, son, you're married." That's actually a damn good one. What the heck? Oh my god, I'm about to tell my grandfather that. Oh, I think he's gonna love that one. Hold on, I gotta screenshot that. I'm not even gonna cap. My grandfather, he makes jokes like that, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, that one would be so funny. I'm definitely gonna have to use that, man. But I do have a fear of wasting my potential. I think one thing that scares me more than failing is wasting the potential, so not becoming somebody or not landing a job that I'm passionate about, or not, sometimes not even trying could be a part of that. Basically, looking back from like years from now and realizing I could have done more. Like right now in the current moment, I'm like, oh, I'm doing the most that I could. But then it's like, but what if maybe me doing the most, I've been doing the most in the wrong area, and if I did the most in this area, it would have meant something. So I don't know, man. I just gotta be confident in what I'm doing, has have faith and keep moving forward. But honestly, it motivates me more than money a lot of the time because it has nothing to do with money. It just simply comes back to I don't want to waste my potential because I don't expect perfection from myself, but I do expect effort. That's like the one thing that I put on myself, but then again, I could be being hard on myself. But who knows? We'll see where everything goes. Maybe in the future, I'll look back and be like, look, younger Marzi, you were tripping. You were tripping. You were perfectly fine. So I want to know, but I do want to know that I ended up giving myself a real chance. So I do have a question for you guys. Granted, we have 23 votes. A lot of people take a chance on a 1 year. So there's gonna be some of y'all who take a chance on that 1 year and don't end up becoming successful in that 1 year, y'all. Because no, you will succeed in 10 years, meaning you will know. But then if you take a chance in that 1 year, meaning you might not succeed, but a lot of people pick that one. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Um, so I'm gonna end up putting a Q&A real quick. He said Jesus loves you. He will guide you through your life 100%. Amen. Hallelujah. Stop playing. I hope so, man. No, I know he's 100% guiding me. I just hope that I am listening to his guidance. Because I do know that if you don't listen to his guidance or if you end up moving a little bit too fast, you can completely delay what he has for you all the way to the point where it just doesn't end up happening for you because you're not open to receiving what he has for you. You know what I mean? So he could be using other things to end up being that lesson. So, you know, it could get a little bit scary. But then again, I would know that in the end he's doing all of it for my good. And he's just trying to teach me and show me how to go the way he would want me to go. And if there's a bunch of detours, he's gonna teach me whatever he has to teach me in that moment. And hopefully we could just get there. So right now I have this question. What is your biggest goal right now? Answer away, y'all. What are y'all biggest goals right now? Mm. I gotta stop drinking soda, y'all, but that was kind of good. Like me some Sprite. What are y'all's biggest goals right now? I feel like for me, I mean, y'all kind of already know my big goal. I think it's just to land a passionate career. That's my big goal. So to not take, oh, damn, electric. Hope we're just kidding, man. That's tough. Cause aren't you young? Or am I? Oh no, I think I'm thinking of football. I was gonna say, oh my goodness, I hope you're playing, bro. I hope that's not how you're feeling for real. So to get closer to Jesus and to oh damn, not the same thing. What's whoa? Y'all made this sad. Y'all made this sad for real. But no, definitely to get closer to Jesus. Oof, you know what? Honestly, that made me have to rethink mine because I was thinking like personal goals, but then I'm like, you're dead right. Like I should have put get closer to Jesus on mine. I messed up. I would say to focus on Jesus, and then hopefully land a passionate career. I messed that up. He said my goal is to be someone others can look up to, and alternatively, be a friend. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. That one's pretty good. Cause I feel like that's something that's a goal of mine too, but it's not my biggest, but it is a goal of mine where I'm like I would like people to be able to see the way I'm moving and think like not necessarily that it's coming from me because at the end of the day everything that comes from me would be coming from Jesus, right? But it's like I would want people to feel like oh like that is a good friend or that is a good sibling or that is a good whatever I would be, right? That is a good aunt. Like I would want to be the best that I could be, especially when you are around people who may not be the best. But something I always try to remind myself is like if someone's being a bad family member or being a bad friend or being this, sometimes the best way to help them for one is to pray for them, but also two is to lead by example. And I'm not saying like let people like completely dog you or play with you, but you can keep them at a distance, but always lead by example. You know, there's something currently going on in my life where I feel like I'm trying to do that where I'm like I'm not gonna tolerate that disrespect but I'm gonna show you how we should both move. But this just isn't the way that you're moving. But that I'm just gonna show it this way, and hope that you can end up seeing that. You know, I'm coming from a good place, and I'm trying to help you, but from a distance because we need some distance, yo. We need some distance. I love you, but we need some distance. It's like you're hungry. Same. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of fiending for some Chinese food. But the Chinese food spot that I go to, I think either closed or if it doesn't close yet, it's dummy far where by the time I get there, it's gonna close. Feeding for some Chinese food right now. I want that lo mein. I wonder if they sell broccoli lo mein. I want some broccoli in my damn lo mein. I didn't even know they did that until like the other day. Oh no, because at my job, y'all, I don't know. Let me know if this is something that they do at your job. At my job, they end up putting like the on the TV screens, they'll have cooking shows. And these girls and these dudes are whipping up some delicious food. I think what they're trying to do, they're trying to get you so hungry you start buying snacks off that damn wall. And it be working. Because I be looking, I'm like, damn, that soup looks good. Like that's how I found out about the broccoli. Like they did broccoli and mushroom lo mein. I was like, that looked good. Like, come on. That looked good. So I definitely want to go and try it. So, you had Chinese food yesterday, eh? So the one time someone told me someone with an eating disorder that eating disorders aren't real. Oh, oh no. No, eating disorders are definitely real. So Proverbs 18:24, be, oh wait, hold on, I think you, oh wait, never mind. Was the person I work to be and still do. Definitely, man. So I'm actually not kidding, by the way. I don't remember what you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about the disorder thing. Yes. Yeah, that is actually insane. I think eating disorders are definitely real. There are plenty of people I feel like I personally ran into where you can kind of tell, um, and or they'll let you know, right? Because some of them don't really try to let you know, but you can kind of just see in the way that they're moving. They'll be like, oh, like, I don't want to eat that. Like, I don't, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, okay, I could see something's going on here, but it's sad. It's really sad because what sucks is like our brains can genuinely convince us that like if we eat more, we're gonna get really big, but then it's like they could be the skinniest person ever, and it's like they genuinely just won't eat it. And it's really sad, man. I pray for those. I pray for people who struggle with that because that's definitely tough. That is definitely tough. So you just made it. You just made what? Oh, the edit? Okay, perfect. So I can end up seeing the edit. I wonder, wait, what did you make it on? Did you make it on the Mazda or the Accord or the Honda? I don't know. I'm getting tired. Do y'all like my hoodie? Come on, y'all. Y'all can tell me this is a fire hoodie. These I love Scream. I love wait, who the hell is this again? Oh, Michael Myers, sorry. I was gonna say Jason for some reason. No, Michael Myers. Tell me not this ain't fire, y'all. Tell me not. I love this hoodie. I would love to get more hoodies like this, and it definitely feels good too. Like if it's hot or something because it's like so wavy. I love this. So if you eat healthy, then you will less likely get big, avoiding processed food. No, definitely. To Toyota Supra. So my friend one time said if I don't eat, she's gonna shove food in my throat. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, man. Thank y'all so much for, by the way, for tuning in and chatting it up with me. I know this stream. I've been kind of a little bit dead. Like, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. The day went by. I woke up a little bit in the middle of the night today too, so that's also that's also another reason why I'm a little bit tired. But yeah, no, work was good. I loved work. I loved my practice exam that I took today. I believe after this stream, I'm probably going to try to finish or at least get a little bit further in my practice exam number 4. Like I said, so far though, with the questions that I'm reading and getting into, I think I'm gonna flunk this. But at least I know that I'm gonna be able to end up reviewing it, and then hopefully we can make better choices and make better, or basically do better for the next time that I end up taking this exam, which is great. But I'm gonna make sure because sometimes what ends up happening is I will discourage myself throughout the exam because what I will do is like I won't be confident in an answer, but then I'll just pick it and then I'll keep getting some incorrect. And I'm like, what I need to do is just flag everything that is difficult. And from there, as soon as I end up flagging everything that is difficult, then um from there I'm going to try to go back to it. If I get it wrong, at least I flagged it. At least I came back to it. So how far did you get in programming? I stopped tuning in a while back. With coding, I ended up doing my first client, which was really nice. But then what I'm deciding to do is I plan to end up making websites, and just monetizing them on Google AdSense. So I'm kind of doing like a different realm there, and it's still something that I'm currently like working on behind the scenes. I just don't show it because my YouTube content right now is focused on IT support, and then eventually it's going to be focused on college. So there's no real reason to show that type of stuff until later, which I can't wait to do because once I finally do the series on side hustles and stuff like that, it will be really nice to end up showing you guys showing you guys monetized websites and showing you guys the link to it so you guys could go to it and stuff like that. But as of right now, yeah, that's still something I'm currently working on. I make websites here and there, but because the days are super busy, I've been really focused on this IT support stuff. You said if I say subscribe, can you see it? If you say subscribe, can I see it? I don't know what you mean by that. Do you mean like if you write that in the answer? Or if you write that in the chat? I believe so. By the way, if we ended up getting some new subs, thank you guys for the subscribe, for hitting that sub button. You said, what are your thoughts on AI? I think AI definitely is going to 100% come in the picture for a lot of things. But I feel like at the end of the day, if we can end up learning how to navigate with AI, how to work with AI, and learn our place with I think we should all currently be okay with it entering the picture. But if you're gonna be someone who's gonna just try to avoid it, it's like eventually it's coming, right? I don't think it's gonna be exactly where people think it is as of late, but eventually it is going to get to that point, and then it's gonna be like you would have been better focusing on some AI topics in your career or just AI topics in general, because then from there, um, you'll still be set at the end of the day. At least that's how I feel. You said the word in general. In general, yes. Well, I mean, it's popping up right now. Said it's already here. No, definitely. AI, of course, is already here, but I personally don't think AI is anywhere near people think. Like, because the thing is that people think AI is, um, a lot further than where it's actually at, and I personally don't think it's as far. And there's a lot of people who think about or think about it the way that I'm thinking about it, where it's just kind of not. It's not 100% there yet. It's not where people are like, 'cause there's people who are freaking out about this. It's like there's no reason to freak out. We're not even there yet. It's gonna take years to actually get to that point where it's really like making a substantial difference. Um, but for now, take all this current time now to study up on it in whatever career you're going to be getting into or whatever you're interested in. Make sure you learn how to capitalize off of it in a way, or how to work with it so that you genuinely cannot be replaced. Which, granted, I wouldn't even call it replaced. I think in the end, it's going to end up making more jobs, if anything. Because AI isn't going to be able to run AI. Someone's going to have to run it, and it's going to be a human, so fit in that position. But if you're going to be working in positions where AI, of course, can easily walk right in and you're not trying to think of a way to work with it, oh yeah, it's definitely going to be tough. So I've been subscribed since the stream. People kept calling you bald when you were wearing the pink beanie in your car. Yeah, I think that was not even like, what was that, like 5 days ago? That was like 5 days ago. That shit was crazy. Or no, no, because yeah, I think I started doing my streams 8 days ago. So about a week and a week and a day. So I think yeah, maybe like 4 days ago, something like that. I know people call me bald in the car. People were still asking at the time if I was a boy or a girl at that time, and and that's why I was saying like the other day, people were asking me that. I'm like, I don't know if people were trying to be funny when they asked that, but then someone was like, "Oh, it's your haircut." That's cap. When I had a pink hat and an all pink fit, I had a pink hat, a pink hoodie. People still ask me that damn question. It has nothing to do with the hat. Y'all trying to say something? Y'all trying to say my face looks like this? Sabbath theory will reach a point where it will become less effective than the past due to slop than what it's trained on. I mean, that's true. That could potentially be the wave. That could potentially be the wave. But I think like it's gonna be strong. But I just think if you pay attention to it and if you just don't ignore it and you work alongside it and you learn what you need to learn, I think like people should be fine. But the thing is not a lot of people are gonna want to do that. A lot of people are thinking like, oh, let's suppress it, let's not let it spread, let's ignore it, let's do this. And so when it comes and it starts to hit, there's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna be shocked. But that's why if you end up focusing on it, man, you should be good. So little lady, can you give me a PS5? Boy, I don't have it like that now. I don't got it like that. So I think they were high. What the hell? Sorry. I was like, what are we talking about? No, I mean, maybe, or unless, like I said, I feel like what they're probably trying to say is like, in my face, that's what it just looks like, but I don't know. So get a job, buy your own PS5, lol. That's funny. At first, I thought you were saying that to me. I was like, bro, my PS5 is right here, man. But no, yeah, that's funny. You said OMG. What's going on, brother? What is going on? Or Dara. I don't know. That might be a girl. Sorry. What's going on, sis? But said I have a PS5 little. No, yes, sir. Me too. Stop playing. Me too. I mean, a nice little PS5. But yeah, man, we're nearing the end of this stream, y'all. I'm gonna end up putting my 12-hour stream up. Just genuinely thank you guys so much for tuning in, for watching, for loving my videos. Make sure you guys, by the way, when I end this, I'm not gonna start the 12-hour stream just yet. Make sure you guys, right after this stream, end up watching my YouTube video. Leave a like. Y'all can end up leaving a comment. That'll be super goated if y'all end up doing that, watching all the way through. It's an 8-minute video, or at least like 4 minutes deep. That'll be pretty nice. So thank you so much if you guys end up doing that, and I hope you guys will. You said your goal is to improve our country and education system. Ooh, I love that. No, 100%. Something I would love to do, like if I ever had the financial ability to do it, is I would love to try to implement into the education system. Like I would love to implement classes, or for certain schools, like classes about credit, or teach them trades. Like I have a school near me that taught kids trades, and so many of them now run their own businesses. And granted, they're probably not like popping because they may either be bad with their money or they just haven't moved to the right state. But they actually have the skill. Like a lot of them could cut hair, they could do nails, they could do eyelashes, and it's like that school taught all that stuff. And I feel like I would love to do that, man. It says, I was diagnosed with a brain eating bacteria. 2 weeks later, started to death. Yay, gas. Oh, I mean, that's good. Shoot, I would have been petrified though when I first found that out. He said, is your body big or head small? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like depends on what some people think. Says can't wait for the 12-hour stream. Yes, sir. Make sure you guys end up hitting a like on that one too. But definitely go tune into the video. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that sub button. If you want to see someone who's currently going to be documenting their growth every single day, chatting it up with y'all every single day around this time. It would normally be around 7 p.m. EST. So definitely, if y'all want to chat up with me, but if y'all want to see also someone documenting their growth daily, y'all, daily. So when is a 12-hour stream? I was probably gonna give some people some time to watch my YouTube video first. So I might put the 12-hour stream up at 8:30 on the dot. So definitely make sure y'all end up tuning in. I will be catching on the next one. I wish I could stay on with y'all. We just got about 11 viewers. But I love y'all. If y'all want to see that next stream, hit that sub button. I will be on tomorrow if you want to give me a chance. And y'all can end up chatting with me tomorrow at 6:30 to 7 or 7 p.m. EST. So you said what time is it for me right now? It's basically that'll be like in 30 minutes for me. In 30 minutes for me. So basically for you then it would be 7:30. 7:30 for you. But y'all, I'll catch you on the next one. So would you rather have a Chinese family or an Arabic family? Don't know. I've never been asked that before. Alright, catch you on the next one. Love y'all. Deuces. Hit that sub button, hit that like button. Watch my YouTube video I just uploaded.